Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rick. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Hope you guys are having a good day. And right off the bat of this video, I just gotta let you guys know, literally 30 minutes ago, I just got my top 2 wisdom teeth taken out. So I apologize if I sound a little different, if I sound weird. I'm gonna try my best to get through this video because we have a lot to discuss in regards to Black Ops 7, multiplayer, the beta, all of that. This Call of Duty blog, as you can see, is insanely long. So a lot of information to cover. I apologize if it's a longer video, but I would love for you guys to hit that like button, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below, and let's get into it, man. The first thing I want to start off with is the multiplayer gameplay reveal trailer. I think a lot of people have been looking forward to this, including myself, because I want to see what does the gameplay look like, what does the maps look like, are they going to show us score streaks, are they going to show us different maps, etc. So let's get into this. I would love to know what you guys think, and come on, rated M for mature.
They know we're here. Go out.
I already hate that beyond belief. 2035 and we have fake hologram people. I'm not a fan of that at all. Right now it's looking a lot like Black Ops 6 though, but a little more futuristic, obviously. Movement does look slow. Yet again, we're not seeing crazy omni movement slides. That was insane. We got Hellstorms, we got RCXDs, it looks like. Shotguns, which we all know I am a huge not fan of.
Good work.
Okay, sniping, that looks like we're gonna have some quick scoping back. So everybody that likes sniping, that's cool. So I usually have to pause it to counter the people that have wall hacks because they're cheaters. We're gonna give everybody that's legit their own wall hacks again in Black Ops 7. Wonderful. They're showing a lot of streaks in this though, which is good. We need some better streaks. Black Ops 6 was terrible with streaks.
Almost there. We're securing the objective.
I think that's the biggest skirmish mode. 20v20, I believe is what it is. Jesus Christ. Colors look good.
Stay on task.
I'm not a fan of these shotguns though. That makes me a little nervous.
On the future, never on right now.
Wow.
Pre-order
Okay.
now and get early access to the open beta.
Legion on station. Weapons free.
No way. All right, I gotta be honest with you. I like the fact that they're showing the score streaks. The biggest problem I had with Black Ops 6 and a lot of other Call of Duties is the lack of score streaks. So seeing the swarm at the way end coming back, that's awesome. Seeing how many other streaks, I hope there's more unique streaks out there in the game. We'll see as the game launches, of course, but that's a plus. Now, I gotta make sure we make it very clear. Every multiplayer trailer looks amazing for Call of Duty. That looked like a normal multiplayer trailer. The gameplay does look slower, which I think might be a good thing. I am a little nervous for, of course, the jumping. That looked kind of crazy. The holographic person that's a decoy, that kind of is annoying and will piss me off, but I get it. It's 2035, so apparently in 10 years we'll be able to do that in real life, which we all know is not going to happen. And the shotguns make me nervous, but let's move on. We got Call of Duty next, which of course I'll be watching, but there's gonna be certain people I'm watching in regards to that because a lot of them are gonna be dick sucking the hell out of Activision and not giving real critique. There's only a few content creators that will give real critique. If you guys want to see that, I'll probably watch it live on stream. But let's talk about game modes, man. We got a new game mode called Overload. In Overload, squads clash over one device that must be carried into enemy territory to score. Momentum swings sharply as the device changes hands, making every pickup, player escort, and interception a pivotal moment in this all-new 6v6 mode. So it sounds like almost like capture the flag, but instead of bringing it to your base, you're bringing it to the enemy base, which to me sounds pretty fun. It'll be interesting to see if they make this they probably won't, but they make this a CDL mode, because it's gonna be constant action, man. It's gonna be constant action. I think the spawns will be a lot of fun, and that actually sounds exciting. I'll be honest with you. It's gonna be available at the beta, so we'll be able to try that out. You know, basically just what I talked about, how it's literally you're bringing something to the enemy base, you're not bringing it back to your base, so a little different from capture the flag. So it's cool to see another new game mode. I hope there's more, but it seems like that's probably the only new game mode, as yeah, that's probably about it. Other announced modes, we got the typical team deathmatch, domination, search, kill confirmed, free for all, hardpoint. Free for all, I hope that is a lot better in this game. It's just dying off. It's what I used to love. Gunfight, kill order, control, all that stuff. We got alternate modes, which is basically face off, and skirmish, which is the new 20v20 kind of like ground war type of stuff, which is exciting, but I am very nervous with the fact that the servers might not be able to keep up. They can't even keep up in 6v6. How the hell are they going to keep up in 20v20? So that'll be interesting to see. I think there's only one skirmish map, if I believe. We'll probably go over that, and it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But for people that kind of like that bigger game mode, the bigger ground war, let's see how this plays out. We'll see how it goes. Maps, we got 16 cores, 6v6 maps, and 2 skirmish maps. So we got 2 skirmish map combat zones, which I guess is probably just taken from the new Warzone map, Avalon. But the 16 cores, 6v6 maps is huge. I just hope that they're good. I hope that they're 3-lane. I hope that they're not too small, but they're not too big. A good medium-sized map with good lanes and good, you know, just ways to be able to flank people, but also be able to control points is huge. We all know Black Ops 6 had some of the worst maps we've ever experienced in a Call of Duty, so that's huge. We're going to be seeing 6 maps through the beta, with 16 available at launch, and skirmish maps, I don't think we're going to be seeing that in the beta, which is unfortunate. I would love to be able to try that out. So here's the names of the 6v6 maps. You guys can read that through if you guys really want to see it, but these are going to be the ones we're seeing in the beta. We're not going to be seeing any of the Black Ops 2 remastered ones in the beta, which sucks. I wish we could have gotten at least one, just to kind of see if they did any changes, which they're probably not going to, but just to see. Skirmish maps are going to be called Edge and Tide, but I believe they're from Avalon, so we'll see a little sneak peek of Avalon with that. But here are some of the launch maps, and what I'm already noticing, which is very weird to me. I would love to know what you guys think. Why didn't they show the map display of these maps? You know what I'm saying? This one looks pretty small. Okay, which, okay, we're gonna get some small maps. It's Call of Duty, that's how it is. But why did they not show the map, like, where you could see all the lanes and everything? That's a little weird to me already at the start. And I think every single one of them, yeah. So this is Cortex. You don't really get a good view of what this map looks like other than some main rooms and some main lanes. So it's kind of confusing why they didn't show the actual map of it. Kind of frustrating. But you guys can see, look at them. Look at the descriptions underneath the pictures if you guys want to. It's good to see some different looks. Very futuristic, as you can tell. Probably a little too futuristic, in my opinion. I think they just go overboard for it being 10 years in the future, but it is what it is. But yeah, just not being able to see the map is just odd to me. Like, are they trying to hide something? With all the critique that they got for Black Ops 6 maps, you would think they would want to show off that they listened to us about 3-lane maps. And they even made that video, you guys know, a while back. I made a video on it talking about how they said yes, 3-lane maps are coming back, but they're not going to show us so we can actually look at the design and look at the look of it. But I don't know, this one looks very cool. Homestead, I thought it was called Alaska, so they changed that name, I guess. But yeah, they look colorful, they look different. This one looks like, what's that one from Black Ops 3? I don't know, but we'll see. Obviously, we can only look at pictures and, you know, judge it from a picture, but we actually have to play it in the beta. And of course, we got Express, we got Hijacked, which doesn't really look different, just looks like an outline, you know, of a city. And then this one's more Japanese themed, so kind of weird. And then these ones are from Avalon. So yeah, kind of exciting to try that mode out. I don't know what the servers mean. They're not investing in a new server. It's gonna be a little different, but let's get to loadouts and equipment here. We got overclocks, which is new to Black Ops 7. 10 editable loadouts covering weapons, perks, equipment, and more. A new overclock system lets you supercharge gear during the match. unlocking enhancements like faster field upgrades, reducing or reduce score streak costs, or more dangerous equipment, tailor your operator's ordnance, and push your playstyle further than ever before. So you got tacticals, lethals, excuse me, field upgrades, wild cards, and perks. I saw some stuff on Twitter about these perks we're going to be talking about. That's kind of crazy, but this is what the UI looks like. Looks clean. I really want to see the actual like find a match UI. I really don't care about this. This looks like a typical, you know, Call of Duty UI. I would love to see what it looks like. Is it horizontal, or is it more like the OG Call of Duty UI where it's just, you know, on top of each other and find a match? There's not different pages, but knowing how much they try to push the Call of Duty store and all these different stuff, it's probably going to be a horizontal UI again, which sucks. But you got all this normal stuff, nothing too different. We got the overclocks, which is what is new. You've got stuff like the cluster grenade and, you know, or the controllable fuse. I don't know what it is. We'll see in the beta. We'll probably get more information on that. Nothing too crazy with the UI. Here's some tacticals if you guys want to see it. I don't think the pinpoint grenade is probably like a one you throw in there and it can tell you where they're at. There's some different ones, Hunter Bot. And it kind of tells you what it is. And it's got different overclocks if you decide to use those. I'm gonna make sure I put all this in the description if you guys want to really look into this. I really don't think this is too important. It's just lethals and tacticals, nothing too crazy. Field upgrades, again, nothing too out of the ordinary. Seems like, you know, we got different stuff like Black Cat, Mute Field, a Fear Trap, looks like a gas grenade scrambler, trophy system assault pack. So field upgrades are back, which is pretty cool. I'm fine with that. Wild cards. So the same ones like Overkill, you know, Tac Expert, Gunfire, Perk Read, Danger Close Specialist, Fly Swatter, and High Roller. So it gives you the information on those right here. I think the one I wanted to look at, it's not even in here. You can't even get all the other ones. It doesn't even tell you all the wild card, what it means. So that's kind of weird. But perks. So we got some crazy perks coming in here, or some controversy when it comes to perks. So for the perk 1 slot, you got the red, the blue, and the green all back, but of course we have Ghost and Ninja together in 1 slot. Now, me personally, I actually don't mind this. I don't mind it. You have to decide if you want to use Ghost or Ninja. So one way, if you're a guy that likes to use UAV like myself, you're either going to hear him coming or you're going to see him on the radar when you get a UAV. So I don't mind that, but obviously it looks pretty simple when it comes to the perk 1 slot. Perk 2 slot, you got some more red than the rest of them, which is a little odd. I don't know why there's more to the different ones. I feel like it should just be 333, but it is what it is. Again, if you guys want to see more into that, it's in the description below. And same thing again, perk 3 slot, more reds, less blues, and then we got more greens instead of greens here. That's just so weird to me why they do that. I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe we'll see after the beta if they want to move around. I really hope they keep Ninja and Ghost. It might be a hot take to say that, but I really hope that they keep those in the same, because having Ninja and Ghost is kind of OP in my honest opinion, unless you're using a perk to be able to use that stuff. I think it's cool. So combat specialist. So the 3 perks you select for your loadout determine your operator's combat specialty. Equip 3 perks of the same category to activate the Enforcer: red, recon blue, and strategist green. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I'll be honest with you. We all remember when Black Ops 6 launched, if you use, and it's still to this day, if you use all blue perks, you got free walls, like legit free walls every time you spawned in for 3 seconds, then they made it 2 seconds, then they made it 1 second. Just makes no sense to me why you're rewarding people for dying, or why you're giving some OP stuff that shouldn't be in the game. It is what it is. I'm not the biggest fan of it. But what's new to Black Ops 7, players can now activate hybrid combat specialties when pairing perks of different categories. As long as your loadout includes at least 2 perks of the same color, you're guaranteed to unlock a hybrid combat specialty. So we're already making it more broken. Not a fan of that whatsoever. But it says, note that while using the perk read wildcard, your combat specialty will still be determined by the base perks in your perk 1, 2, and 3 slots. So here's the hybrid specialty: Scout, red and blue perks. Scout hybrid specialty requires 1 or 2 Enforcer perks in any perk slot. And what this does is, when you get a bullet elimination, stay completely hidden from enemy minimaps for 5 seconds. Additional eliminations during this period reset the timer. So you can use a normal muzzle, not a silencer, a normal muzzle. And if you're using this, you're hidden from the minimap for 5 seconds. I don't know why they put this in the game. I'm serious. Why do we have to make these type of changes that nobody asked for for Black Ops 7. Everything was looking okay. You know, a little skeptical why they're not showing some maps and some other information, but why are we adding this to the game? What is the point of making shit more broken? I don't get it. And this one's gonna be OP as shit. I mean, I get it, 5 seconds, pretty cool. If you get multiple kills, you end up being on the radar, but like, why does it have to be in the game? I don't know. We'll see how that plays out during the beta. I think this is gonna get nerfed. I already see so many people, including, you know, some people I've already talked to, say this is absolutely broken, but that's insane. And we got Tactician, is that, if I said that right, red and green perks. Support and offense hybrid. When you earn assists, earn bonus score from bullet eliminations for 10 seconds. See, that's fine, whatever. It's, again, it's not needed, but that's better than having yourself not show up on the mini-map while you're not even using a silencer. I don't know. And then we got operative, blue and green perks. Stealth and support hybrid. Earn field upgrade charge from stealthy elimination. Suppress weapons, melee eliminations, eliminations while out of line of sight, and other cases count as stealth elimination. See, that's cool. I'm fine with that as well. It helps get you a field upgrade quicker. That's okay. Now, this one's okay too. I don't think it's needed. I think it could be possibly OP if people are using some score streaks and they're getting these high-end score streaks by doing this dumb stuff like getting assists, not even real kills. That could get annoying, but this one's insane. This one will definitely get nerfed. I don't know how it doesn't. And we got another one. Enforcer, all red. Oh, this is okay. This is for all red perks, all blue perks. This one's called the Enforcer. After each elimination, gain a buff to movement speed and health regen speed for a short time. I'm fine with that. Not a big deal to me. The movement already looked pretty slow, so gaining a little movement speed won't kill it. And the health regen, I would love that. I might use all red perks. Recon, all blue perks. Please don't give us walls. I'm telling you, if it says we get free walls after we die, I will lose my mind. On respawn, see the direction of the closest enemy on the minimap. Edge of HUD pulses for. Okay, I'm cool with that. So, okay, so all blue, it kind of gives you that, what's the high alert thing, so you'll see if people are aiming at you. That's okay. In multiplayer, it is what it is. Kind of broken, but I'm fine with it. I do like that they made it to where you can see the closest enemy on the minimap, only the closest one enemy. That's cool. It's not all walls where you can see all the enemies out there. I think that's a good change. If you're going to keep this in the game, it's awesome to see that they nerfed the blue perks. I'll be honest with you. So I'm glad it's not all walls. And then all green perks, strategist, increased score for objectives and sabotage. Deploy equipment faster. See enemy content through walls at short distance. Cool with me. I love that. I think most people are going to be either using blue because they want to have ninja or ghost on, and maybe the red one. But I think it fits a lot of different playstyles. I think that's pretty cool. Weapons, detail, and score streaks. Do we get to see all the score streaks here? So we got all the ARs. I don't know. You guys can see all the different ARs. I'm just going to show you guys the pictures. I don't know how many ARs we have. I think it's 6 or 7. That one kind of looks like an SMG. Oh, that is an SMG. Okay. So I don't think we get the full entire look at all the weapons. This might just be the weapons that are going to be in the beta. Marksman rifles, we got the M8A1, which is a marksman rifle. 4-round burst. Hopefully that's not broken, but it's probably going to be. Sniper rifles. This one looks like the DSR from Black Ops 2, but it's good to see some sniping is back. Although I hate snipers, it's cool to see once in a while, and I don't mind facing snipers because if they miss a shot, most likely I'm going to get the kill. Pistols. Hopefully it's not too broken, or like with a burst pistol, that's a 1 burst. I don't think that's going to be the case. Got some launches here. Got some operator deploys, like a melee weapon, which is a flatline. I don't know what the hell that is. And then we got some gunsmith, where we're going to have the same, you know, type of attachment style that we've had for the past how many years. I think we get firing range back. You guys can get some build codes. So if you're a content creator, or if you want to share it with your friends, you just give them the build code and they can get the same build, or you just send them a screenshot the old way. No big deal. Not too. I've seen so many people lose their mind about this. It's not that big of a deal. Firing range is back. Score streaks. This is huge. So we got the scout pulse, which is in the beta. We had that in Black Ops 6. Same stuff. It's just you know, a UAV for yourself. RCXD. The UAV, which is normal. The skewer, which I'm guessing is like a Hellstorm. Care package. Counter UAV. The LGM, which is launches a continuous bombardment of explosive shells. Okay, so kind of like a what's it called? You guys know what I'm talking about. Cluster strike. Napalm strike, which is good to see back. Sentry turret, which is good. Hellstorm. Okay, so this one's probably just like a predator missile right here. Yeah, so predator missile, and then this one's a Hellstorm, which sends multiple ones. Hand cannon, which is cool to see back. Grave maker, which is a simple portable one-hit kill sniper rifle that can reveal and eliminate targets behind cover. So kind of like a, is that like a, hold on a minute. Assemble a portable one-hit kill sniper rifle that can reveal and eliminate targets behind cover. Wow, that's going to be interesting to see. We'll see it in the beta. Got the dog, which is like a movable dog that will shoot you like a sentry turret. Interceptors, we've seen that. Helo, we've seen that. HKDs, ooh, aerial payload delivers wheeled hunter killer drones which seek targets and explode. That's cool to see. That's kind of like those robot ones in Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. I forgot what they're called. And they drive around killing people, kind of like dogs, which is cool. I like that. A little different, but you know, cool as long as it's easy to explode. The Rhino, which is kind of like a juggernaut, big ass weapon guy. Beetle warship, nothing new. The Harp, which is awesome to see back. EMP, which is cool to see. Legion, autonomous drone cluster, patrol the skies, automatically seeking targets, explode on impact. So this is basically like the Swarm. So good to see a lot of score streaks back, ladies and gentlemen. That was something I really was skeptical about, and seeing a lot of these, I hope that they bring a lot every single season. We have to have new score streaks every season, new weapons, same old. They have to keep adding to it, but to see more usable score streaks that can get a lot of high kills is awesome, especially for multiplayer players like myself. So I'm not gonna lie, I am excited about that. But again, what makes the game is, are they gonna fix the anti-cheat? Are they gonna have good maps? Are they gonna have good gunplay? Are they gonna have seasonal content? And right now it's looking pretty good, but let's look at this Omni movement. We're getting close to the end, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you. Hit that like button. So we got wall jumps, as you guys saw in the trailer. Expands with wall jumps, letting you leap between vertical surfaces to reach new heights, cross hazards, or chain routes together. Up to 3 jumps can be linked with momentum, balancing the flow for fast tactical movement. And then movement triggers dialing in multiplayer flow, removing tactical sprint as a default option and shifting it into perks. Additionally, the body shield mechanic evolves with a brutal twist. Jam a grenade onto your captive and send them staggering into enemies before detonation. That's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like a lot of fun. Seeing some clips of that would be insane. Got a lot of wall jump spots within the map, so you gotta be aware about that. You'll have tactical sprint that you can put on with a perk if you really want it, for all you movement demons. And got some operators, which I just hope they don't look too crazy. These are not too bad, as long as they are not adding the crazy, you know, operator skins that are just out of this world, like Beavis and Butthead American Dad. But these guys look sick. What is wrong with these two? This one as well. I don't know what's going on here, but here's all the operators. You guys want this? Got some zombies operators in here. Got the robot that was driving the bus in Black Ops 2 Zombies. Classic Prestige is back. Level unlocks now across more modes, so I believe you can even play campaign and get, you know, levels unlocked. So if you guys want to just relax and not play against normal people and you just want to work on the campaign, I believe you can level up. So that's pretty cool. And Prestige Master, I believe it's the same as everything else. And we have the Weapon Prestige, which for the guns, which does bring more content for those of you, especially like myself, that like to use certain weapons and we want to, you know, work towards something. This is cool. I hope they bring insane camos with this, and you know, kind of like MW3 2023 with those camos, man. If we can get some of those for every single season or something, that'd be awesome. A lot of information here if you guys want to see that. And then, yep, career and weapon camos, calling card challenges, weapon camos, all that stuff. I believe there's multiple camos. A lot of, I think there's, how many, 4 different mastery camos or something, maybe more than that. A lot of challenges, which are huge. Weekly challenges, which I don't know why they got rid of those in the first place, so good to see those back. Just gives everybody, the, you know, those that like to play the game a lot, like myself and others that are watching this video, something to do instead of just playing the game and all of that. But got, you know, all the basic stuff, some stuff that not really too crazy. Mastery badges, cool, statistics and profile, all that, yada yada. Pre-order the game, open beta, everything like that. So a lot of news in here. Again, I'll put it all in the description if you guys want to see everything in between. I'm just hoping that before the game is launched, they talk about the few things that they still are yet to talk about. They talked about the anti-cheat here and there, but I still think that's going to get exposed. I don't care that they put on the TPM 2.0 or the secure boot on. I don't think that's going to change anything. I think what they need to do, without a doubt, is invest in a new anti-cheat and rework their entire matchmaking system. I know that they've been talking about maybe no disbanding lobbies. That sounds cool to me, but we'll see, man. I don't know how it's going to go. And you know, just the cheating situation, the SBMM and the maps just have to be locked in. Like I said, though, so weird to me that they didn't put the freaking the normal like design layout of the map for us to see. Kind of weird, kind of makes me think that they're trying to hide something in regards to the 3-lane map discussion we've been talking about. I don't know, we'll find out during the beta what those ones look like. I believe the few that are in the beta are the first few, or this one right here is in the beta. This one looks really small, but the other ones, I mean, we can't tell. We don't see the design of them. We only see, like, this does nothing for me. This picture right here does absolutely nothing. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited? Again, I'm a Call of Duty fanboy. I am excited for every new Call of Duty. You know, the closer we get, the more excited I am. But again, we got to remember, Battlefield 6 is coming out, so I am really hoping that with the success of Battlefield 6, which it will be, I'm hoping that Call of Duty makes the basic changes that we've been screaming for the past how many years, like SBMM, anti-cheat, and just having overall 3-lane maps, and just listening to the community for once. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Other than that, I'm out this bitch. You guys have a great day. Peace.